Hi, I'm Chloe. I'm 25 years old and I've been studying in the US for 7 years. He proposed to me like 10 days after we met each other. I didn't want to get married previously, but after I met him, I feel like he's the right one, so I just said yes. We just started chatting through a dating app. He just threw me like a phone number and asked me to call him. That's a very unusual start. Why is he like doing something like that? Ask a girl to call him. I guess I'm too curious, so I just like called him immediately and we just chat for 6 hours.
别摔了，甩油机啊，甩油机，来甩一段，快！正面甩，正面甩。
I'm personally enjoying just talking, not typing. I'm not good at typing, and I feel like typing you have enough time to consider other people want to listen, but when you're talking, you have no time to think about that. It's just what you want to say, like the real thing.
When we met for the first time and he was like driving, but I know that he likes me, so I just asked him directly. I said, do you like me? Do you have a crush on me?
Yeah, I was shocked because we only met for maybe less than 24 hours. I don't know how to answer that question. It's really hard to say that a lot in our culture.
敬我们的明天。敬，也许明天。这款名为 Chloe 的酒，挺好喝的。
We have lunch. It's a shabu shabu.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shabu. The shabu shabu. Like shabu is another. 不是。
So we ate Subway for lunch. We went to the beach for a walk, but it was too cold.
It's
It
so
was
cold.
like freezing cold that day. So we came back to the car and
I mentioned I have a cat. Yeah, I
Yeah.
invite her to my home. So, you know.
when he was driving on the road and suddenly we both of us smelled like a very bad. I think like he farted and he thought I farted, so but no one was talking, maybe like 10 seconds. I just asked him like, did you fart? And he was like, no, it was not me, I thought it was you.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. And we're just like started laughing in the car, and we feel like it's a very interesting.
She always speak out and never hiding anything. I would say I love her is the infinity, is positive.
Jesus. On maybe like the 10th day since we met, I went to a friend's birthday party and I drank a lot. And on the way back home, I just said a lot of stuff, basically how I love him, how do I feel about him, how lucky I am to meet him, and so on. He was sober and I was drunk. And after we came back home, we just, had sex, and then both of us were naked. And then we start chatting. At that moment, he took off a ring from his hand and then he held that ring and kneels down and asked me to marry him. Crying, and also I want to say yes, but also I was afraid if in the next morning I couldn't remember anything, what should I do? That was a big moment in my life, but I'm very angry that I was not sober at that time. Two of my ex-boyfriends were like cheating on me, and he has basically like the same kind of stories. So we just feel like, oh, how fortunate we are to meet, each other. And then we just like start hugging each other and crying. Yeah. I didn't, hide anything to my ex-boyfriends, but they choose to, they choose to cheat. And I just felt very disappointed after that relationship. After like the second ex-boyfriend who cheated on me, I start to doubt if anything wrong with me or anything wrong with love. But later on, I realized that it has nothing to do with me, or romantic relationship in general, but it has something to do with this person, or our relationship.
什么？
我跟他走，我不想去。就是无聊啊，你知道吗？
Although I hate my ex-boyfriends, but I still think they taught me a lesson, and I still want to thank them. No, I don't. I still hate them.
你会遇到你的真爱，你得等，好的东西永远在后面。
I think being hurt is quite normal because I always believe I can get through it. Go out to make some new friends and to take part in all kinds of activities and just explore the world. Okay, do not drink too much and then cry for a man. Okay, it's not worth it. No, it's not worth it.
对啊，来，走。
when I was in university, we learned a term. It's called conditional love. So we learned that parents should give their children unconditional love, which means like no matter what, we love you and we're going to give support for you. But I think what my mom gave me is conditional love. The major influences on like my romantic relationship, I have always been seeking for someone who can give me the sense of safety in order to compensate for what my mom didn't give me. But I think He Chenxuan gave me enough, sense of safety.
门关上了。
他把门关上了。Yes, I love Hardy and Hardy loves me back.
可开心了是吧？
快乐了。